and welcome back to the Oily Life. So today we're going to be doing a melt and pour soap project. This is going to be one of my holiday themed soaps. I can't believe that I'm saying that already. It's hard to believe that Thanksgiving is going to be here in just a couple of weeks, and then we're on to Christmas and the rest of the holidays that occur this time of year. So I can't believe it's already that time of year. This year has just flown by. So for these soaps, the base is really simple. It's just a cute little white heart-shaped melt and pour soap. I used goat's milk to make this. And right here we're going to go back to yesterday, and I'm going to show you how I did make it. Alright, so I have my 16 ounces of goat's milk melt and pour base cut up into small cubes here. And I'm going to go ahead and melt that down in 30-second intervals until it's completely melted. So I have it all melted down. I'm just giving it a stir here to make sure there aren't any lumps remaining. And this portion is going to stay white. So the interest for this soap is going to be in the colored drizzle that we're going to do across the top. But for the base of the soap, just keeping it simple here with white. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our peppermint essential oil, which I have right here. This is 0.4 ounces of peppermint essential oil. If you wanted it to be a little less pepperminty, then you could just do less. This is a 2.5% usage rate, which is what is recommended for 16 ounces of melt and pour soap base. As far as that's the most you can do. You can definitely do less, but you don't want to go over the 0.4 for this amount of soap. Just make sure that's really incorporated into the base. Now we're just going to get this poured into our mold here. I have this cute heart-shaped silicone mold that I'm going to be using today. And we're going to fill these all the way to the top. I just love the smell of peppermint for these holiday soaps. Such a bright, fresh, clean scent. Plus it's a good little, it uplifts your spirit. It's great for your skin. The goat milk base that this soap is made with is also super moisturizing for your skin, so that's another bonus. All right. And now that we have our soap in the molds here, I'm just going to give it a quick spritz with some isopropyl alcohol. That'll pop any air bubbles that were on the surface. Not something you have to do, but definitely something you can do. Now we're just going to let these set up, cool completely, and then that usually takes 4 to 6 hours. I'll probably leave these overnight though. And then when we come back tomorrow, we're going to add our drizzle to the top. That is going to give these soaps all their Christmas vibes. All right, now that these have cooled off and I've popped them out of the mold, they smell amazing. As many of you know, peppermint's one of my favorite scents for this time of year, so had to do at least one peppermint scented soap. Then to kind of up the holiday factor with them, since the base is pretty simple, it's just all white goat's milk melt and pour, we're going to add some additional melt and pour drizzles to the top. So here I have some Firecracker from Nurture Soap, which is a red, and some Alpine green from Nurture Soap, which obviously is a green. Very holiday colors. I just have the micas mixed up in some isopropyl alcohol, and I'm going to go ahead and get some additional goat's milk melt and pour base melted down, and then we're going to add our colors to that and do our drizzle. All right, so I have my base all melted down, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add in the colors. As I said, I'm using Firecracker Red from Nurture Soap and then the Alpine Green, also from Nurture Soap. Now we're just going to give them a quick stir and see if we need to add any more colorant in. I think we probably will on the red. It being a white base, it kind of gets a little pinky on you. All right, now that we have our colors where I want them, we're going to go ahead and do our drizzle. I'm just using a pipette for this. I'm gonna start off with the green. Let's see if it's thick enough yet. I think that looks good there. And it doesn't take much. We're just doing a little drizzle back and forth. And if it starts to thicken up on you too much, you can just heat it up again. Get rid of the air pockets there. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my red. We're gonna go across this way. And then we're just gonna add a little shimmer to the top with some glitter. All right, so we're just gonna let these cool again, and then we'll come back and look at the finished product. And here's how they turned out. I think they're super cute. See the red, it's kind of more of a minty green. I would have liked it a hint darker, but I'm still happy with how it looks. And I think the glitter added just the right little bit of sparkle. And these are super simple to make, though the hardest part of it is waiting in between when you make the base and then when you do the drizzle on top. You know, you got to be patient. So that's the hardest part. And these would make great gifts for the holidays, perfect stocking stuffers. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, definitely give it a big thumbs up. And I hope you'll subscribe and stick around for some of my other videos and become part of my community here on YouTube. So take care, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.